If you have an old car with smelly vents, maybe you can fix it with this. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda out here with my 95 Dodge Avenger. This car is older than women I would date, but I still love her. Anyway, you might get some moisture building up in your vents, in your AC. It might smell like an old sock. Now, this one doesn't have that problem to that extreme. It's just old. The vents have never been cleaned, and I picked this up because I've never tried this particular brand before. It's Fix and Fusion Vent and Duct Cleaner, and this one's kind of interesting because it seems like one of the easiest ones to use, and it seems like it goes in two places. And that kind of penetration might help clean things up. So the first thing we will do is actually spray it into the vents. That's what it says to do. I mean, I looked up the instructions on the website because these instructions are really, really hard to read without your magnifying glasses on. But it comes with a hose right there inside. You hook it up to this nozzle right there, and then you snake that down in your vents and you spray it as you're pulling it out. And that's going to line your entire vent with some of this disinfectant cleaner spray. And then we're going to go up to the front here and then spray it on the intake there, where it draws in the air from the outside so that it kind of soaks down through the intake as well. So hopefully this will work. Let's try it out. All right, so my first tip is take off the cap when you're putting this on, because I kind of sprayed a little in there when I realized, hey, I'm putting pressure on it. Take the cap off, put this on, and then on this end here, it has a little diffuser nozzle. It kind of looks like a muzzle brake in there. And I think that's to shoot the stuff around. So get this on and then put it back on the can before you try spraying it. All right, now I'm going to try to shove this down the vents here as far as I can. Because it's coiled up, it's kind of want to curl back on itself, so you want to try to get it into the vent channel and then push it straight in there. Sometimes it might help to straighten this thing out first, but you try to get it in there as far as you can. I'm going to hook this back up to the can and spray it in there. Okay, and I'm going to spray and see what happens here. Oh God. Drawing it back out to kind of fill up that air vent there. Oh God. I see it coming out. Okay, I'm going to try it in some of these other vents on the side. Kind of clear out all the vents as much as possible. Stuff definitely foams up, that's for sure. Okay, there it is. I think it's okay if it kind of pours out of there. I feel like I got a lot of vents. Do I have to do that top one? I'm going to do the other side too. Whew. It's escaping. Man, that is foamy. All right, I'm going to do that other side. Okie dokie. Man, that stuff really does expand. So, nice thing about it, even though it's a little nerve-wracking doing this and seeing it spill out there like that, is that I can see a little discoloration in it. It's kind of pushing some stuff out, which is interesting. It just keeps growing. It's a grower, folks, not a shower. But I feel like the good news is if you don't get the nozzle, the hose, all the way down as far as you want, especially because it's coiled like this, maybe hitting it with a heat gun or hair dryer and straighten it out would be a smart thing to do, but I feel like it's going to expand and get down there into the crevasses. So I want to spray some on the intake too and let that kind of drip into the intake side of the air conditioning unit as well. So let's try that. All right, so on this Avenger, it's going to be pretty obvious, I think, because there's only one intake. Sometimes they have like a fake intake on the other side just to make it symmetrical, but I don't think this is going to be the problem. In fact, I was just going to spray it on here and kind of let it filter in, but I think I actually might snake the hose down there just to kind of get it a little closer to where it's actually drawing in the air. All right, well, here goes nothing on this one. I can see that cloud of foam coming. I'm not going to spray any more through the interior vents anyway, so I'm not sure if I'll empty the can, but I'm going to let it rip here for a while. More than anything, I just kind of wanted to, as it defoams or kind of forces its way inside, and then melts and bubbles off, just to get as much in there as possible and let it drip away. And then I think it basically says, ooh, can's getting empty, just like my tank. I'm going to need a Pepsi Zero here in a second. But Once you do this, you're supposed to let it sit, it says in the instructions, for at least 30 minutes, which is not going to be a problem because this car sits all the time, just like me when I go in and watch an episode of Gilmore Girls. So, all right, that's it. That's everything. It didn't come out and cover up the grill, which I actually appreciate. Didn't make a huge mess. I don't know how this interacts with paint or anything. I don't necessarily want it on anything that's not supposed to be on. And now we will definitely wait 30 minutes. I'm actually going to leave that door open too, just because anything that needs to vent off or evaporate, it's going to be easier with the door open and the air circulating around there. Ooh, you can hear it snap, crackling, and popping in there. Okay, we'll come back and see if this thing smells any better. Okay, it's been 30 minutes and I'm back out here in the garage. Now, I will say it's covered here. We're not outside. And I can still see some bubbles down there. It might just be kind of sitting on the bottom of this little reservoir area here. So if this were outside, kind of heated up, I think maybe the bubbles would be gone. Looks like everything's gone from inside. We still have a little bit of that juice hanging there. Kind of wipe that up. And in the vents here, yeah, nothing that I can see still in there. There is a little bit of like a faint lemony smell. So there's some sort of fragrance in there, or maybe it's just the cleaners. But what I'm going to do now is just go ahead and run the AC, kind of get some air circulating through there and just see what it smells like. Fire this up and just see what it smells like. AC is on. I'm getting more of that lemony smell coming through. It's not a strong lemon. Like lemon pledge is way stronger. Just a little bit of that lemon smell. But you know what? There's nothing funky coming through there anymore. Nothing like old car. That actually smells really pleasant. And I'm not getting any foam or anything blowing out of anything. Probably just need to clean it up where it kind of dripped around there. But dude, that was just about the easiest way to clean these vents that I've ever done. Because you didn't have to get under the car, find the drain hose for the condenser, push something way up there, take the blower motor out, take the cabin filter out, whatever. Some of the stuff can be a little complex. But if you have an older car, or you got a car where that moisture is built up and it's starting to smell like a jack strap, even though you probably enjoy that smell, you can get rid of it, hopefully with something like this. So I'll put a link to this in the description because that was pretty easy. Only took about 30 minutes in total duration, not in total work, right? Because I can't do 30 minutes of continuous work anyway. Peter Von Panda, out.